G'day team, welcome back to yet another financially modeling video. So today we're going to be looking at making larger repayments to minimize interest. So it's just one of our ways to minimize interest. We'll look at a few more in the next couple of videos, but today making larger repayments. So as we saw when we looked at home loans in the last video, interest builds up really quickly, and sometimes you even pay the same amount of the loan just as interest. So it is actually smart to try and minimize the amount of interest you pay. And we'll look at some of those strategies now. So we are going to in fact look at making larger repayments. All right. So this will be more than the minimum required payments, which we will work out. This means that the loan is paid off faster, and in turn, less interest is paid on the loan. Okay. And we'll look at how much this actually does affect the final interest balance. So this is what a type of question you'll come across will look like. So a $200,000 loan is taken out over 30 years at 7.8% per annum interest, compounded monthly. Part A, calculate the minimum monthly repayments. Part B, how many months sooner would the loan be paid off if you pay an extra $150 per month? And then part C, what would be the interest saved on this faster repayments, okay? So part A, using our calculator to calculate the PMT. All right, so N is 30 times by 12, 30 years monthly, 7.8%, $200,000 loan. Don't know PMT, and our final value is 0. So PMT is approximately negative $1,439.74. Therefore, $1,439.74 is the minimum monthly payment. All right, so that's part A done. Part B, now we're putting in that PMT, and we're actually going to subtract another $150 because that's how much money we're adding on to our PMT payment. So instead of $1,439.74 even, we're adding $150 to that, but in our calculator we need to put in minus $150. Then we're actually going to calculate the number of months. So that comes out to be approximately 262.75. And because we're going to round up, because if we round down to 262, then there's still going to be money left owing on the loan. So we just need to make sure that we cover that extra little bit. So we're going to go up to 263 months. So then to calculate how much faster this is, we take the original amount of months, so 30 times by 12, which is 360, take away the new number of months, which is 97 months sooner. Now, that is a fair chunk of time, okay? It's actually just over 8 years sooner. So instead of 30 years, it's going to take around 22 years. So let's have a look at how this sort of affects our interest. Now, the way we look at this and try and find the difference is we calculate the minimum payment interest. Then we calculate the interest we would pay if we made those extra repayments. So minimum payment interest first, 360 months times by the minimum payment, $1,439.74. Take away the initial value of the loan of $200,000. This is equal to $318,306.4, which is 150% of the original loan. All right, that is quite a big difference. So the extra payment interest, 263, like we calculated in part B, times by 1,589.74. So that's 150 plus the minimum requirement. Take away 200,000, and that's $218,101.62. Now, even without calculating, you can see that that is a major, major difference. So let's actually see how much we saved. So the total saved is the minimum payment interest, take away the extra payment interest, which is $100,204.78 saving. Now that is insane for an extra $150 a month. All right. So what I want you guys to do is go through having a crack at 8C.1 questions 1 through 3. All right. And we'll see you guys in the next video.